Welcome to my show. Welcome to this special Friday edition of my show. Um, I know that you probably noticed the name change to Dark and Bright Days. That's because you also noticed that a little bit of the music changed, the intro and the outro. I changed the music, and that's because YouTube has given me two strikes for each video that I've uploaded. Um, I just want to make clear that the music that you do hear at the beginning of my show is a beat that's created by myself, and the beat that you hear on the outro, that too is a beat that I created myself. You also may notice that the that the footage or the video may appear to be not as clear as the last video. That's because I'm using my laptop. Excuse me. I'm using my laptop to film this episode. Welcome to episode 3. Are we under population control? I mean, from the things that I've been seeing, the things that uh, the world has been going through ever since 2020, and all of the strange and disturbing and troubling events that has taken place since 2020, I would have to say, yes, we are or may be under population control. Now, we had the virus to come out in 2020, and strangely, this virus has mutated more than anything I've ever seen, you know. And then the qualities of that virus, when you really dive into your research and you really dig into it and go deep and kind of get an understanding of what was really going on with that virus, then you will probably feel some type of way. Okay? Now, this virus has killed a lot of people, and it is constantly mutating. There are so many different variants of this, and they're also trying to reintroduce um, mask and lockdowns, mandates. You know, I say to you guys, I'm not complying. I say, if we keep on allowing these people to push us around, man, we're gonna find ourselves in a strange place. We're gonna find ourselves in a non-compromising, uncomfortable position on this earth. Life was a gift from the true Creator, the one who really made everything. Life is a gift from Him or her, however you want to look at it. You know, and for some scientists to come along and decide, well, we want to control the earth. To me, something is wrong. They tell us that we're running out of food, but when you look at the planet, and you just look at it, and you can see that there's more wilderness on this planet than anything. Like, there's more wildlife than anything. There are a lot of us on this planet, human beings, but there's also a lot of wildlife out there, and it seems to me that the wildlife and the deserts and all of nature really is Earth. We are part of nature. Therefore, God don't make no mistakes. There's food for everybody. There's food for everybody. You know what I mean? And for them to be putting out this idea that there's no food out here, you know, I think that's an insult to our true creator. You know, because God knows what's good. You know, He knows what's right. And the reason why, there's other reasons to why I feel like, they're trying to control the population, with this shot. I mean, I don't care what position you are in life. I don't care where you are on this planet, what country you're in. I feel like can't nobody make you do nothing that you don't want to. Can't nobody make you take nothing into your body if you don't want to take nothing into your body. And then to tell a person that, you're not going to work if you don't take this, that right there should have been a red flag to everybody that did take it. And I'm not knocking, and I'm not talking down on anybody that fell for the okie doke, you know. Hey, sometimes you feel like you got to do what you got to do, but you also got to use common sense in the midst of a whole bunch of chaos. You know what I mean? You got to still be able to, you still got to have your ability to think, and know, what I'm saying? You got to understand how to make sense of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want, we've went our whole life, being told that can't nobody tell you, can't nobody make you do nothing that you don't want to do. We went our whole life off that. We was raised off that, and I'm sure that our parents were raised off that, and I'm sure our grandparents were raised off that, and so on and so forth. But then you turn around, and then you go back on what you raised us to believe. And me personally, even if I wasn't taught that, it's instilled inside of me to know that. You know what I'm saying? Because my true creator, God, gave us the ability to understand that. You know what I mean? That's why when a woman is, taken advantage of, or a man take from a woman, he forced a woman to be with him, sexually. You know what I'm saying? That's the R word. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why YouTube keep giving me strikes, copyright strikes. I don't steal from nobody. But, when a man take from a woman sexually, you know what that is, right? Okay, now he's giving that woman something that she don't want, right? So when a man does that, or if a woman does that to a child or a man, they go to jail, right? You go to prison, right? So how, and they say, oh, we don't kill everybody. Now look, if a person decide they want to take that, then that's on them. To whoever decided to take that, that was their decision. Whoever decided not to, that was their decision. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't like that how people are acting when it's coming down to this. Cause what I really wish people was doing was research. You know what I'm saying? Looking at both sides of the coin. You know what I mean? And this population control stuff is going on in all kinds of ways. And if you think about it, they're starting to tamper with our food. They started out with genetically modified seeds, which is called GMOs. They started doing that, messing with the food, taking away stuff that our bodies needed, all these nutrients and vitamins and stuff that we was getting from food and plants. They started tampering with that, taking from us, trying to make us sick. So most of everything we got now, man has messed with it and screwed it all up. To me, to be honest with you, if somebody messing with the food, you're an alien. You trying to, or you somebody trying to steal the planet, because when you messing with the food, you're tampering with extinction. I'm sorry. And when you start to mess with the food, you're starting to tamper with extinction. You know what I mean? This is crazy, and like with this virus, how they, because to me personally, I feel like the virus out there is mutating, but it was man made. You know what I mean? Because of how they, injected one virus into the spine of another virus. That's man-made right there to make it fit and do certain things. Like the spike protein is very bad for red blood cells. It goes inside your blood cells and punctures it, and it destroys the cell. in return creates blood clots. That's why all this is going on. That's why all these people, going like they're going. You know what I mean? Not a doctor. I just read. And I understand what I be reading when I'm reading it. Okay? So now, you got that going on. Okay? Then they messing with the food. Alright? Now they finna, now they been screwing with the farmers, all overseas and all over here. Chinese buying up all the farmland, Bill Gates buying up all the farmland, you know. And and now they got to make this. They taking a single cell from a chicken, which can be taken from any part of the chicken, including the feather. And they're taking a single cell and growing chicken in these containers, right? It takes like 2 weeks to grow it. Now I may be mistaken on the time frame, but I think it's like 2 weeks to grow it. And it puts it inside like this fucking time capsule type shit. And they grow this mess and they feed it to us. Well, they're gonna feed it to us, or they've already been feeding it to us and been lying. And when you messing with the food like that, ain't no way you could be human being, because all human beings got common sense to know, no matter how evil you are, we all got common sense to know that if you messing with the food, you messing with existence, human existence. You know what I mean? And I've also been hearing about things being put into the ocean. I've been hearing about that, and I got to do a little bit more research on that because I don't want to put out inaccurate or false information, but I also been hearing stuff about the ocean. So I got to look into that. Now, when you're messing with the fish, God gave us dominion over that. He gave us dominion. That's going to always be where we can go get something to eat. It's the ocean. And you messing with that, yeah, this population control. We up against some crazy shit. Like y'all really got to stop. I have done this already. Got to stop and think about what's going on. Stop being so caught up in the moment. Stop being so caught up in the moment of fashion or somebody that's doing something spectacularly different than somebody else, and all your attention is on that. Stop. Get your head out your phones. Or if your head is in your phone, start doing some research. I got a good friend of mine. I won't say her name because I don't know if she really want me to say her name, but she come in, she said something. She made a statement about my last episode when I was talking about Trump, and she said that she didn't really care for neither one of them. And I respect her point of view, and I respect anybody's point of view. That's the purpose of my show. For you to come on, you can debate me. I'm not gonna argue. Everybody got their opinion, but I just want to explain to people why I'm in this situation with how I feel about Trump. Let's be clear. I made a song called Red Hats, and I was dissing Trump, the Republicans, and everybody that rolled with Trump. I was dissing them. Stood firm on that. But I'm a guy or a man that looks at both sides of the coin or both sides of the situation. And that's what this is a situation. And when I did research, I come to find out that no matter how you look at it, no matter how you feel about it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I respect everybody's opinion, but I found that Trump is the only one that really has this country's best interest at heart. I know there's been a lot of racism going on in this country. We got black people, we got a long, bad history with this country. We do. I'm not going to sit here and say we don't. And that angers me. You know what I mean? But we got to realize and understand one thing. This still our country too. This still where we live. I have no plans of going no damn where else. But right here where I was born and raised at. It's the soil I grew up on. So it's mine too. And then, I also understand that black people was here before, other people got here. But that's for another topic, another day. But this is our planet too. This is our this is our country too. You know what I'm saying? Our planet. You dig? So now, what Trump is doing, he's standing in the way of Klaus Schwab. A lot of y'all don't even know who that is. And you got George Soros. A lot of stuff that's going on with all this chaotic confusion that's going on now. Democrats, people that hate Trump, that's fine. If you like what's going on, that's fine. But I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting y'all know that he's the only person that's standing in the way of all this shit that they got going on. You know what I mean? I'm not in a position to be a president. I don't have money to run for try to go and be a president to try to make a change in that way. He's the only person I know that has the power and the ability to keep them folks off our ass so that we can keep our freedom. You know what I mean? Because ever since Joe Biden has been in the office, there's been all kinds of confusion. The border been wide open, and then he get on TV, he lie about he doing this, that, and the third. Then you got people believing that he doing this. You know, you got people in love with him because, you know, he got rid of the student loan, you know, the student debt. You know, that's fine. You know what I mean? If that helps you out, that's fine. But is that all that you want? You know what I mean? Okay. Joe Biden did a little something here. He did a little something there. He you know, he's getting the medication lowered. You know, that so people can afford that. That's good. All that is good. Now, I mean, I appreciate him for doing that. You know what I'm saying? But it's still bigger things out there that we got to worry about. You know what I mean? When Trump went to the World Economic Forum meeting they had over in Davos, and he met with the world elites, and they all had plans of doing what they're trying to do now. They're trying to make a one world government. And that means that a lot of us are going to be in family centers. And family center is just a fancy word for a damn concentration camp. That's what they're trying to do with us, man. You know what I mean? And that's why this AI is coming up. You know what I mean? So they're going to have us enslaved to do certain things and all the important stuff and all that they need intelligent people to do. Artificial intelligence will be doing that. I'm on my shit. Like, I really know what I'm talking about. Like, it's way more than what you can see. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, you got all this gay stuff going on. That was brought in by Barack Obama. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's so confused. Y'all act like y'all can't see. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to beat nobody up, and I don't want nobody to hate me because of my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But this is facts, what I'm giving you right here. You know what I'm saying? Barack Obama changed his name like 3 times. Michelle is really Michael. You know what I mean? What a woman run around with some shit flopping down between her legs for? Huh? Either you a morphodite or you're a damn man that's pretending to be a woman. I was in love with Obama in 2008 when he came into office. I was the one that celebrated that. I was happy. You know what I mean? He got rid of Osama bin Laden, which I think that's something else to that too. That's for another show. You know what I mean? Man, look. Trump ain't God. But he can stand in the way. He can stop a whole lot of shit from happening. I like Ramaswamy. You know what I mean? I like him. I like what he's talking. But I would rather see him in his first year in office, you know, running this country. I would rather see him as vice president with Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Or either the governor out of South Dakota vice president with Donald Trump. You know what I mean? That we can get a system going to where we can keep these folks off our ass because they're destroying our children and they've already been successful in a lot of places in a lot of states. You know what I'm saying? They got us all confused. They trying to confuse you on what a woman is. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Pastor Geno Jennings. You know what a damn woman is? Your fucking mama. Your mama is a woman. That's what a woman is. An ignorant person will take that in a disrespectful way. A woman is your mama. Do you understand what that means? If y'all don't understand, then I don't know what to tell you. Stop letting these people confuse. Look, I can't make nobody do nothing. I just don't want to be living in a time when people regretting the mistakes that they made. You know what I mean? Sometimes you guys got to really look at situations and understand what's really going on. You know what I mean? I got grandkids, man. You know, I even have small kids. You know, and I want them to grow up and I want them to be able to be free like I was. I want them to be able to say the things that they want to say. You know, have that freedom of speech. You know, I don't want I don't want I don't want to see a small kid being talked into, you know, having his stuff cut off. That parents should always be involved with their kid. You know, I think it's always wrong not to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I can't make nobody do that. I've never been into politics, man, ever. Like I was happy Barack Obama won, but I didn't vote for him. I've never voted. But it's so bad now. It's don't got to the point where it's so terrible now that if Donald Trump look, why y'all think they're trying so hard to lock this man up? And I know people that don't like him. They happy with the indictments, but when you really look into them indictments, it's a whole bunch of fucking bullshit. Like they're just trying to make up anything to keep this man out of the way. Like, and I'm afraid they're gonna try to assassinate him next. Like I really feel like that. You know what I'm saying? And people, we all, most of y'all out there are smart, intelligent people. Please do some research. Go out here and look. Why they coming at Trump like this? Joe Biden, his son, done did so much dirt. All them illegal business ties they have overseas, all this stuff they doing. You feel me? Like, and they messing with Trump. They messing with Trump. Joe Biden let a damn balloon, spy balloon, go all the way across our country. He gonna shoot it down and get over some damn water. Man, this man he done sold us out. They trying to get Donald Trump out the way because all the people that's in office and doing this stuff for Donald Trump, they're being paid, they're being tricked. If Donald Trump don't win, get in this office, him or Ramaswamy, because I feel like Ramaswamy, he'll be good too, but I feel like Donald Trump really know where it's at. He need to get rid of Christopher Wray. He need to get rid of Mayorkas. He need to get rid of all of them. Each and every last one of them. Merrick Garland. Yeah. Cricket. You know what I mean? If we don't get Trump in the office, y'all, I'm just going to be straight up with you. So it's a damn wrap. You know what I'm saying? I just want him in there so he can just stand in the way of them. So he can keep them for, doing what they want to do. That's why they keep trying to come for your guns. They trying to get your guns. They want your guns. They want your guns. So you won't have no way of fighting back. You got to do the math. You got to understand the science behind this. You got to understand where it's going. And for them to want all of this, got to be from somewhere else. I just don't know other way to. What other way is there to put it? I'm voting this time. And I don't want to persuade nobody to go no. I want you to go with your heart. But before you do make that decision, I just want y'all just do research, understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all in my last video, that there are a few people that I do hold grudges against. But that's that's just how I feel at the moment. At the moment and at the present time. It's very important to eat healthy, man. Like it's so important to eat healthy. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can get your own seeds, I got my own seeds. I got my bag. Like I got like a lot of survival gear like in this bag. And one of my most of my tools. Like I got all type of survival gear. And when I do have to, if we are faced with some type of adversity, I'm just prepared for it. It's one thing you guys need to invest in right here, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something. The ones that know how to hunt and do all this, then third, teach your people. I've been had this for a while, but you got to have some of this right here, man. This right here is magnesium. You can always start a fire with this. You always start a fire with it. You know what I mean? Always, you just chip away a little bit of it. A spark starts it. And there you go, fire. So if you're in the middle of the woods, you're in the middle of the woods and we all on survival mode out here, it's always good to have some magnesium. I got more than one bar of that, but I got a lot of that. I got a lot of survival gear, And like I said, my channel is solely for building people up, man. Like these right here, get your pair of these too. Get your pair of these. These bad baby right here. These gloves right here, you see the knuckle on them? They made for this that physical type shit. You dig what I'm saying? It's made for that. Busting out glass and you know what I mean? Just get into some physicality. Got to have them, baby. You feel me? Got to have them. I mean, they cost a pretty penny, but man, they are worth it. I can do a lot of things with these gloves. A lot of things, you know? A lot of stuff. You got to have those, you know. And then also, you also want to invest. My goal here is to I got a move I'm gonna make here soon, and my plan is to have me a garden. You know, this is just some of my seeds. I mean, you know, I'm just gonna grow my own stuff, and then I got some Amish people I'm gonna hook up with and get some real seeds that's not been touched. It's still original, just been passed down from harvesting their own stuff. You know, I got all type of shit, man. Look, that cantaloupes. I got all type of shit, man. All type of seeds, man. Beans. I mean, I even got flowers and stuff. Like, I got all types of stuff. That spinach. You know, I got watermelon. Look at that. I got tomatoes, cabbage, peppers, corn. I got it. So my ultimate goal is, and this one of the main reasons why I also have this channel. I got several reasons, but this is one of my main reasons. Is because I want to have me a farm to where I can help people and give food to people. I have me a farm, grow my own stuff. I'm planning on here soon down the road, give me a couple of hogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get me 2 cows, give me a couple of chickens, and just go from there. So that's my plan. Like I said, this is a special edition, Friday night. I know I said I'm doing shows on Wednesday, but I wanted to bring this special edition. And so we talked about population control. Do I believe we are under it? Yes, I do. I do believe it. Just be real careful on, taking these shots and stuff, taking all this medicine. Just be careful. The most healthiest thing you can do is get a lot of vitamin D and a lot of fresh air. Wash your hands, and just limit the amount of people you go around. You know what I'm saying? The more you stay at home, the better. You dig what I'm saying? Eating well is very, very important. Um, I was just talking earlier this morning about breakfast. I'm tired of eating the same thing. Like it's the same thing. Like uh, it's really the same. I got to the point where I wasn't eating pork. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't eat it now. Just bacon. I really be eating bacon. Um, but you know, I'm really sick of eating the same thing every morning. So starting probably tomorrow or the beginning of next week, I'm gonna switch my breakfast over to all fruit. I'll only be having a fruit breakfast every morning. I won't be drinking. I won't be getting up eating bacon and biscuits and shit. I'll just be eating fruit, and then after I eat the fruit, a few hours afterwards, then I will probably have me something, like a little nice little salad, little healthy salad. Eat like that because I was shooting for 245. I had got 200, but then my nurse came to the house and she did blood work on me and she discovered that I was pre-diabetic. So I had to start exercising. So I started exercising, just doing a whole bunch of. I started working with weights and doing push-ups and sit-ups and I do squats. So right now I'm hovering right around 180, and I think that's where I'm gonna stay. I think I'm gonna stay around 180. You know, 175, 180. I can't really go to 200. You know, because it's not good for my health. And, you know, and I'm trying to stick around as long as I can because I got small kids that I just really want to be here for. I got grandkids that really love me. You know, Mari and Nene, they're my babies. And I love them girls with all my heart, man. I live my life on the line for those babies. You know, then I got three small kids. Uh, I got my little boy Chase and then I got little Carlton. That's my youngest. You know, my daughter Carmen. You know, she getting on up there. Uh, she's a big girl now. You know, haven't seen them in 7 years, but I'm very very confident and optimistic. I will be seeing them soon. Just had to get my money right. Finally got my money right. You know, things take time, but it was very long and excruciating. But I'm glad it's over. And one thing I want to talk about before I close out, I just want to touch on child support. I will be back later in another episode, if not the next episode, and I just want to talk about child support. How fair do you think it is? You know, I've been on child support my whole life, and boy, I swear it took me through the ringer, man. You know, like I at one point I was feeling like, damn, I was feel like I was being punished for having kids because every female I had a kid, but eventually she put me on child support. And I've always wanted to do for my kids, man. I've always did for my kids, and it's just when the mother raised them to be disrespectful, they talk crazy to you. You just have to take your hands off certain things in certain situations. You know, uh, I think that child support should be reformed. I don't think it should be totally did away with. And the reason why I say that because females tend to use child support as a way to handicap a man financially out of pain of the breakup she experienced with that man. You know, it might be jealousy. She might, it could be anything that she used child support and just to get back at that man. And now it's a few women that does that does do the right thing when it comes to kids and the child support. But the majority of the females, y'all don't be doing nothing for those kids, man. Y'all don't be doing nothing for those kids. Y'all might buy them a little something to snack on, and shit real fucked up at that moment, and they really need something. You might buy them a little cheap pair of shoes or underwear or something like that. But for the most part, that money be going on y'all females, man. And I just think that the government need to look into that. Me personally, I would be more comfortable if they would switch child support to some form of a card, like a food stamp card that they would get a female, and then that money that man put on that child support, it would go towards that card, and whatever amount that he pays, it'll be using that card, but it can only be used for stuff for a kid. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And like if you're gonna take them out to eat, it can be used for that. But it'll be a limit on the amount of times that it can be used for fast food. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because it should be mostly used to get food out of the grocery store. Like it should be kind of like used like a food stamp card, but you can buy clothes and shoes with it. And if you don't, and if the woman put you on child support, so 9 times out of 10 she probably ain't got no job, so she probably already got medical, so her medication might be free. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like the man should only be doing and that child support. That car should cover uh medical. If he need medication, it should be able to cover that, like a percentage of that. Should be covered. And I think that would cut out a lot of this foolishness when it comes to these women and their tactics and getting back at a man. Now, mind you, a lot of you women do need that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm not talking to y'all, the ones that really need the child support, man, and you really doing the right thing with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, like, putting gas in your car, going to work to feed, your kid to keep the lights on. I respect you for that. But, being spiteful, putting a man on child support, I can't respect no female for that, man, because what you don't understand is you put that person through a whole bunch of unnecessary financial strain. You know what I'm saying? But if that man trying to give you something, he trying to help in any kind of way, accept it. Just take the help. Something is better than nothing. Because you got to understand, if you was with that man and he was struggling, he's still struggling when you ain't with him. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's best to try to work as a team. But if that man ain't trying to work as a team, or if the man has a child and that woman not trying to work as a team, then damn it, put them on child support. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? And that's about how I look at it. I just think that it needs to be looked at. But tell me what y'all think, man. You know what I'm saying? Go down in the comment section. Let me know what you think um, about that. Uh, I'm also gonna touch on a few more topics, man, about the importance of eating. You know what I'm saying? That'll come later on. But this just right on the surface. But I just want to let y'all know I got a whole bunch of juicy topics I'm gonna talk about. I got a whole bunch of stuff I want, that I just want to share with you. You know, and it's gonna get real good. I'll check out. We're gonna go on some adventures. I'm gonna have footage. I'll be doing my shows. A lot of times I'll do a show from a certain location and film that whole thing and do it like that. But I just want y'all to ride with me. I noticed that you noticed that I got my Cash App up, and you know, this just to help to build my channel. If you can help me with my help build my channel, anything donated to my Cash App would be greatly appreciated. And like I said, just stick with me. Go with me with on my walk, on my journey, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And as I grow, then I can be able to give back. I have entries where you can go in and try to win you some money. You know what I'm saying? I have certain things you can win. But right now I got an idea of what I want to do, but I can't really do it until I get the money to come in the way I need it to come, so I can grow my channel, get a bigger platform, spread my knowledge, spread my wisdom, put other people on and help them get their own platforms. My thing is to grow. That's my goal, is to grow and be strong. Um, I hope y'all enjoy my content so far, material I'm putting out. And I'm enjoying this walk. I'm very excited about what I'm doing. I'm happy. I haven't been this happy in a long time. I haven't dealt with any mental struggles here lately, and I'm thankful for that. I appreciate everybody that's been watching my videos. Like I said, if I can get up to 20 subscribers, I'll start doing Mondays and Wednesdays. Feel free to hit the Cash App. Feel free to go down in the comment section and let it all out. Talk to me. I'll be going live after a few more episodes. Until then, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Until next time, love one another, take care of one another, grow, stay safe. Peace.